SMITE introduces the first hunter of 2020. Both Hearthstone and GWENT hit us with hefty new expansions. Bless Unleashed is going a little elemental, and Genshin Impact brings in 2 new characters, quality of life improvements, and an epic in-game event. What's good, everyone? James Blonde here with your weekly recap for gaming news and announcements for the week of November 20th, 2020. And yet again, we've got another short and sweet just before the Thanksgiving holiday recap for you this week. And to kick it off, SMITE has revealed the upcoming god Danzaburou, a cunning tanuki from the Japanese pantheon arriving this December. He uses gold in-game to invest his gains or throw money bags as weapons, helping misdirect his attention. He can fire off ricocheting projectiles, and his ult lets him control his shot as it travels. Danzaburou will be the first hunter of 2020, which I think is a weird brag since the year's almost over, but hey. Hi-Rez said in its Closer Look article, which is linked down below, that he's a cute god in a dark year, and I think we can all agree on that. Hearthstone has kicked off its newest expansion, Madness at the Darkmoon Faire. This update adds over 135 cards, including the new Old God artifacts, plus the keyword Corrupt. The first season of Duels has also started with this update for those who dig a good PvP challenge. Meanwhile, Blizzard promises that new updates are still coming this year, including a new game mode, proving that it's hard to kill a Blizzard game, even if it is a CCG. But speaking of card games, GWENT has also announced its upcoming expansion, Way of the Witcher. This update is coming on December 8th and will add 70 new cards with a focus on the origin of Witchers in the game universe. As usual, there will be new abilities and mechanics, including Adrenaline, which triggers when you are low on playable cards. To prep players, the in-game store has several pre-order offers, which include card kegs, premium cards, and a special board, card back, and title. In other news, Bless Unleashed has launched its newest update called the Spear of Salvation for players on PS4 and Xbox One. This update introduces elemental weapons, an elemental system that lets players enhance their damage against enemies. There's also a new dungeon, Night Spire, Entropic Descent, a new raid, Forgotten Sewers, and a new arena challenge, Dune Tyrant. Make sure to check out the link below for full details on everything that's new. If you haven't been playing Genshin Impact, now's a great time to jump in as the game recently launched its 1.1 update. The update introduces 2 new characters, the DPS archer Childe and the support archer Diona, with 2 more to come in December. Players can continue the main story, work on improving their reputation in the new city reputation system, and check out new items. There's also some quality of life improvements, like being able to see your exploration progress, lock equipment, and better sort and manage your artifacts. On top of all of that, this week a new event kicked off, Unreconciled Stars, which grants a ton of rewards for completing special quests and in-game missions. The event ends on November 30th, so make sure you get plenty of playtime in. Meanwhile, Destiny 2 is ready to kick off the first raid race for its new expansion, Beyond Light. This weekend, starting November 21st, players can challenge the Deep Stone Crypt for their chance at the World First title. The World First content will cap players at 20 power below each encounter and disable artifact power, so your team should be ready at full capped power if you want a chance. And players who do finish the raid before December 1st will be able to purchase the raid jacket from the Bungie store. And to wrap up this week, let's talk about the free games available on Epic Games Store this week. First up is Elite Dangerous, a pretty epic open-world space game that includes a fully recreated galaxy. While it's having a bit of a rough start with its free store debut, Frontier is working hard to get all of the new players into the game. Also available this week is The World Next Door, a visual novel blended with puzzle mechanics and real-time combat. But finally, before we go, just a heads up that next weekend is Thanksgiving here in the States, and so there won't be a weekly recap next week. But we will see you guys again in December to kick it off. But with that said, that's about it for all the major news and announcements for this week. Be sure to stay safe and keep your families healthy. Like always, you can find more information on the news topics linked in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or even more news in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, wash your hands a bunch, hit that little bell icon to get notifications, and of course, share this video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.